Hi, my name is Chris, aka the Philosopher's Games, and today I need some feedback of you, my viewers. As you are well aware, the Rings of Power will release very soon, and I will cover this here on my channel. So I still have a few questions, and I would appreciate a lot getting as much feedback as possible on certain questions I have. I really want to consider what people that watch my channel usually wish for, and what your opinion is on certain topics, mostly about when to do something and how to handle spoilers, plus some additional stuff. For all the other people who are not interested in the show, I just released a video about Galadriel, and it still needs some love and views, so I would appreciate if you check that out. It is not Lord of the Rings, this is not the Rings of Power related, though there are 3 Rings of Power screenshots in it that I found very fitting for it, but it just focuses on the books. So if you're interested in other content, there it is. I might also release Who is Elrond video part 9, if possible, but it might be really, really tough to get it done in time. So there is at least something for people not into the show. So I hope you like that. But for all the others, let us just start with what I plan. I want to do a recap stream for every episode. I want to do, if possible, watch parties for each episode. I want to do like a main video covering each episode. Like, you know how I cover stuff usually. I go into a lot of detail, look at the references and differences compared to the books. And I also maybe look a bit at cinematography and filmmaking stuff, maybe some making of or background information I could find out, stuff like that. And this will be like in a more compressed video. If this will be scripted or not, hard to tell. I might have to rely on freestyled content, as I usually call it, as well, same as with the trailer analysis and then the trailer breakdown videos that I did previously, because it allows me to produce long videos much faster, and I don't know. In addition, I might consider making a spoiler-free short review video, if that makes sense. Relatively fast, that would be great, I think. But we talk about this in a moment. And I want to do like either something like a podcast or a live stream that I call or it has no name yet, but it's something like a roundtable with other Tolkien creators and friends for every episode, if possible. And yeah, let's just say that it might be difficult to organize, even though I have a lot of people that are interested in joining already. I ask a few people, but all the content creators will be very busy. I would do those roundtable streams like, 4 to 5 days after an episode came out, so shortly before the next episode comes out, because then the creators have the time to make their content and process what they have seen. So it might be interesting. I also try to get maybe different opinions, if possible, into this, but I can't promise that it works every week, and I'm not even sure if I will be able to produce one of these roundtable things every week. So we will find out if it works. So now a bunch of questions regarding this content. So we start with a recap stream. The recap stream has a problem that in a way it's very similar to Watch Party, and though it's still very different from that. And in addition, the recap stream and watch parties might collide with each other. So with a recap stream, one question would be, when shall I do it? And would people like to have guests on it as well? Like, of course, in the roundtable, there will be guests. That's basically the idea of this format. But for the recap stream, shall there be 1 or 2 guests as well, if possible? Though I have to add, it might be very unrealistic to get guests there. And on top of that, would people prefer to just me, Chris, going through the recapping through the episode? And then, when shall we do this? With a watch party, I have the question that shall I do this on Twitch or shall I do this on YouTube? Do you want a VOD of it? Because there is a VOD for the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring film watch party already. I'm not sure if this is interesting for people or not, or shall I just have it as exclusive streaming content? I don't know. Let me know. Then, I don't know, the order of things is very important. Of course, I can only do a recap stream after I've seen the episode and maybe processed it for an hour or two. So maybe I could offer having a watch party when the episode airs right away, or maybe a bit later, after everyone has had the opportunity to have seen it. Maybe like an hour or so, or directly after the episode. Like I watched it the first time, small setup time, and then have the watch party right after it, and I have my second watch of the episode like this. I think that might be interesting, an interesting option. Though I also really want to get the recap stream going on really fast. Or shall I maybe move the watch party to a day later or something like that? Also a possibility. The recap stream I definitely want to get going relatively early though, because I want to have that stream content going on fast enough. Though there's also options. Roundtable, pretty much similar, distantly similar question as a live stream, or do you prefer a pre-recorded format here for that? I guess I could definitely release those roundtable things also as podcast on Spotify and so on. Also a possibility. Then the next question would be, how shall I handle potential spoilers? That is a very big question. Like, I think about making a separate short spoiler-free video, maybe even very fast, like a little review, let's call it that, where I try to be, like maybe I don't go too much into lore details if not necessary there, and just like for new people that don't know the books as well as a lot of my viewers and I do. Or shall I don't know, skip that? I think it might be interesting content and might be quite challenging for me to make this, but it's definitely a thing I would argue could be pretty decent as additional content here for this channel, especially for new people that don't want to see. I also plan on making something like a little spoiler warning symbol or icon or text that people can see, okay, now the spoiler stuff starts. We could also make, for example, a spoiler-free section in like, I don't know, my analysis video or so, give you a short opinion on this, and then start the all-in spoiler section. I don't know yet. Tell me how you want to see how I handle spoilers here on this channel. Then the last thing basically for this video already is Amazon has like an affiliate program. Probably people have heard about this. So what it basically does, I give you a link to a product on the Amazon store. You click on it and it doesn't cost you any extra, but if you buy it, for example, I get like a small percentage, very small percentage of it paid by Amazon from it. So yeah, classic affiliate program. The question is this appropriate when I make content of Prime Video stuff, if that makes sense, which is also part of Amazon. Though, of course, this one here would be like, I link to the books, for example, because I want the people to get into the books more. And then I get a small share if you buy it, because I assume a lot of people might buy stuff on Amazon. I guess a lot of people will can criticize this. It's not unusual, I guess, that people use this platform. And if there's a way to make somewhat use out of that, then like business-wise, it would be, I guess, a smart idea to include stuff like that, even though people don't have to use it. The question is, of course, if I make reviews, would be like, I don't know, biased. Am I then biased towards Amazon already when I also cover their show? If I'm part of this affiliate link program, I'm not sure. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about that. I know that also some other content creators struggle a bit with this topic and discuss this with their community already in some cases, which is of course a big topic. However, it's, in my opinion, still different using like affiliate program versus using, I don't know, Amazon is not paying me to make content. That is a line I would definitely not cross. Also, I did not participate on any of the events and so on. There's definitely, that would be a line for me when I want to review something too much to cross, but maybe an affiliate link stuff would be okay. Could of course argue why don't get other affiliate stuff. Short answer, Amazon I guess is really easy to get and works relatively easy. and it's also very mainstream, if that makes sense. So you reach a lot of people with it. That's basically the simple answer of that. Just tell me in the comments what you think. I will put a number to each question on screen as well, so you can reference that number in your comment if you want to help me out. That is, I think, all I have. If I forgot something, I will probably add another of those videos, or write a community post or something. So thank you, people, for your time, for watching, and for all those people helping me out, giving me a lot of feedback in the recent days on all kind of platforms. Much appreciated. As said, check out the Galadriel video if you haven't done it so. I wish you a fantastic rest of the day, and see you soon with a lot of content, I guess. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.